We're going to dig into a piece of history today, but trust me, it's got a perfect blueprint for how we build credibility right now. We're going to see how Thomas Edison solved a problem way back in 1879 that honestly, every single one of us still faces today.
I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? When you've made something that feels revolutionary, something people are just naturally going to be skeptical of, how do you get them to go from no way to I'm all in? For years, people had been trying to create a practical electric light, and they were failing miserably. Bulbs would burn out in like minutes. So when Edison comes along and says he's cracked it, the world was, to put it mildly, skeptical. He couldn't just say his was different, he had to show them. And that gets us to the core idea here. A claim you make? Pfft. It's fleeting, easy to just wave away. But proof? Especially proof that other people have seen with their own eyes and can vouch for? That builds a foundation of trust that is permanent. And that was Edison's secret weapon. So, how did he actually pull this off? Let's get into it. This first part is all about the ingenious method he used, which we can call the very first proof loop. So get this. On New Year's Eve, he basically throws a party at his lab. But who does he invite? Not just the fancy investors or stuffy scientists. No, he invited everyone. Farmers, families, regular people. Over 3,000 of them. He wasn't hiding his invention. He was putting it on blast for the whole world to see. He turned an entire crowd into an army of witnesses.
And you can see the chain reaction this set off, right? It's genius. The public demo was the spark that got reporters like from the New York Herald to show up, check it out for themselves, and then write about it. And once you've got public buzz and newspaper articles, then the investors finally felt safe enough to write the checks. One event created this cascade of proof.
Okay, so that whole thing, that's what we're calling a proof loop. See, it's not just about you making a claim. It's about creating a system where other people can actually check your work, confirm what you're saying, and then talk about it. It's this self-reinforcing cycle of validation. And the difference in power is, it's night and day. Think about it. My bulb works. Okay, sure, buddy. But 3,000 people and the New York Herald all confirmed it works. That's not a claim anymore. That's a verifiable fact. It's undeniable. And that is the power of a proof loop. All right, so let's jump from 1879 to right now, because this whole idea is more relevant than ever. The biggest skeptic you need to convince today, well, it isn't even a person. Just think about it. When you want to know something, what do? You ask Google. You ask a generative AI. We are literally asking machines to tell us what's true. And guess what? That AI, it's just as skeptical as all those people back in 1879. It doesn't believe what you say about yourself, not for a second. It only trusts what it can verify from lots of different places. It's looking for its own proof loops. So what does an AI actually trust? Well, it's looking for the modern versions of what Edison did. Public case studies, that's his open lab. All those third-party reviews and testimonials, those are the 3,000 witnesses and the newspaper reporters. Those specific, documented results, that's the proof that the bulb stayed lit. The AI needs hard evidence it can find and cross-check. So here's the takeaway. We can't just cross our fingers and hope AI trusts us. We have to build that trust systematically. And this next part is the blueprint for how to do just that. So here it is, the proof loop construction system. It's a cycle, right? First, you have to be super disciplined about documenting your specific results. Numbers, data, the real stuff. Then, you make it easy for other people to verify those results, with testimonials or reviews. Next, you publish all of that evidence where an AI can crawl it and find it easily. And finally, you don't just do it once. You make it a repeatable process, always adding new proof into the system. Look, Edison proved it a long time ago. Demonstrating is always, always better than just declaring. So let's make this super practical. Here is a 5-step action plan you can start using like today to build your own proof loops. Okay, you ready? Let's break it down. Number 1, create a standard template so you can document the results for every single project. Be consistent. 2, use that template and publish at least 3 super detailed case studies on your site. 3, get other people to back it up. That's your verification layer. Testimonials, reviews, you name it. 4, you gotta add schema markup. Now that's just a bit of code that basically screams at the AI, hey, this is a verified result over here. And 5, make this a habit, a monthly proof ritual, so you're always building on what you've got. And so this leaves us with a really big question.
A kind of provocative thought to end on. As AI becomes the main gatekeeper for, well, for everything, for information and credibility, could it be that the proof of what you do is actually more valuable than the thing you do? Because think about it. Without proof, in the eyes of the machine, your claims might as well not even exist.